Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 as we're going to be starting a new campaign here with a new mod, or at least a mod that is new to the channel. We're going to be playing with the Road to 56 mod. From my understanding, this mod is kind of like a combination of several different mods. I've actually played one campaign with it, had a blast, really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to hopping into this and kind of showing you guys what the mod has to offer. Now, one of the most important things that it has is that almost every, we're just going to select country here, is that almost every country in the world, maybe all of them, I'm not entirely sure, but all the ones I've seen all have their own national focus trees, their unique national focus trees, which is really, really cool. There's also some other interesting changes that we're gonna see here in a minute. So which country we're gonna be playing as? Well, some of you guys are gonna be a little bit disappointed, but we're gonna be playing as Turkey, guys. I know there were some great suggestions in the comments. I think one person did suggest Turkey, by the way. But yeah, like Brazil was one. I hadn't even thought about playing as them, and yeah, they would be a lot of fun to play as. Another one was Portugal. That could have been a really interesting playthrough. I looked at their national focus tree, and they have some really cool national focuses. That could have been a fun one. That might be one we want to do in the future. But I was kind of tossing up between these two, Turkey and Greece. I wanted to play as one of these. I kind of wanted to play in this area of the world, and both of these guys have really awesome trees. Greece particularly, they have a tree like where you get to like choose between restoring the Byzantine Empire or becoming the Macedonian kingdom, the Kingdom of Macedonia or something like that. So yeah, I think that would have been a lot of fun playing as Greece, but we're gonna play as Turkey. And the reason that we're gonna be playing as Turkey, I think you can actually strengthen like everybody in the world here. Yeah, you can. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna strengthen some of the, I don't know who we're fighting. I almost just want to strengthen everybody by 2, since we don't know who we're gonna be fighting. So let's just strengthen everybody by 2. Not all of the countries, because that would be a pain to do. But yeah, we're gonna strengthen like the major countries at the very least. And maybe that might be it. I don't know. It kind of makes the majors a little bit too powerful. What we'll do is we'll just kind of go through here. I don't want to do everybody though. This is gonna be a pain in the ass if we try and do every single country in the world. I think. I wish there was a button for doing. Let me just see here. How many countries are? Oh wow, that's a lot. So yeah, that's a lot of countries to strengthen here. God, but I would like to have everybody, because we never attempted to do that before. Normally we just kind of pick particular countries to give the nice boost to. But I would like to do here though is kind of have like a really challenging playthrough where all the AI countries have this nice bonus here. It might be quicker to just go like this. Yeah, it is. But yeah, we're gonna do everybody. And while I'm doing this, we can kind of talk about why I chose Turkey. Well, in the if you guys recall, we did the Ottoman Empire Let's Play in the Great War mod, and had a lot of fun doing that. And we talked about continuing into World War II, and then we had the alternate history videos and all that kind of stuff, and the mod that I was working on. And then it ended up not happening, not working out, even though I really wanted to do that. I wanted to carry on into that, and then we tried to do it with Kaiserreich. And then in Kaiserreich Ottoman Empire, the national focus tree wasn't finished, so we weren't able to play as that country. So that's the reason why I'm playing as them here, because they actually have some national focuses that are kind of where we want to go with this. And I think what we're going to do is kind of go along the lines of that alternate history, the alternate history playthrough, where we're going to, the series, or whatever you want to call it, the documentaries. And what we're going to do is we're going to go communist, probably. Join the Comintern. And I think that's everybody. Oh, we don't want to do that. That strengthens everybody. We don't want to do that, because they already got boost. That would make certain majors far too overpowered if you're giving them 2 boost here. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think every country that we can strengthen, we did. And I think, obviously we want to leave historical AI focuses off, because yeah, we want a nice custom playthrough here. We want this campaign to go differently than history. We want to see what kind of happening. And this thing is shaking like crazy. That's really weird. Yeah, that's odd. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. But yeah, so I think we're going to kind of go along that line. Somebody else pointed out the fact that we had never been, or we've only been a communist once, I think, and that was as Sweden. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to aim to go down the Comintern branch, become a communist. But the question is, do we want to join the Soviet Union in the Comintern, or do we want to create our own faction? We have a couple different choices here in the national focus tree. We'll go ahead and select the national focus here from the get-go. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys the tree. This one here, we cannot go down this branch, which is a really good branch. It's for conquering all the Middle East and conquering the Balkans as well. If we want to go down these branches, though, we can't be democratic or non-aligned. So that's another reason to go either, communist or fascist. So yeah, we're going to want to go down that branch. Some great stuff there. And then here's the main diplomatic branch where you can kind of go down. Let me just kind of look through here. I think that this one will lead you towards authoritarianism. Is there a way to recreate the Ottoman Empire, I wonder? I'm not seeing anything in here. I looked through this before and I didn't see anything. So I don't think you can. But one of the really interesting things here that you can do is you can create your own faction. And then you can bring some of the other countries in the Middle East into your faction. So you can get Iran in there, who's all coming in on this one. Iraq and Afghanistan. So yeah, that could be an option too. That'd be really cool, creating our own little faction and not siding with the Soviet Union. And I think you can go down both these branches, so we could still go left if we wanted to, and just not draw closer to the USSR. That's a choice as well. So yeah, I would love to hear your guys' input on what you think we should do here, what branches we should go down. For right now though, I think what we're going to do, we could use the early political power and just kind of take a look at what else options we have. Of course, we have the Navy. This is interesting, women in aviation. So women can become military pilots, prepare for the next war, 5-year development plan, or cement industry effort. Okay, so I think what we're going to go with is, I think we should go with this one first. Oops, my bad. This one first. Yeah, let's go and get that. I want that early political power. But yeah, we'll get to see, we only have 3 research slots. That's bad. That's real bad. Okay, so we have 3 research slots to choose between. I wanted to show you guys the different techs here available to us. So there's a lot more special forces, little units that you can use. We got desert infantry, Jaegers. Jaegers, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but they're for, I believe, not sure where their bonuses are, forest and marsh, so they're like forest troops. And then we have jungle specialists and shock troops. The shock troops are really good at attacking cities. They have very different stats as well, and not completely better as well. They're just different. They're better at certain things. So this is all the same. Tanks a little bit different because we have these armor techs here, which I believe decreases their max speed, but increases their armor. Yeah, so that's what it does. So you get to choose between have slower tanks and motorized. Also, we have an armor car line. Pretty interesting there. This here is all the same, I believe. Ships, I'm not sure. I think they actually got some new ships in certain classes. Some of the classes that weren't well balanced with the other ones. They got some new ships. I believe all the doctrines are the same. The planes are, I believe, a bit different. Yeah, they now no longer have the little tab here for the carrier fighters and carrier bombers. So a little bit different here. I believe fighters can now they can now do different missions. Fighters are have a lot more utility to them. They're not just for acting as fighters. So very interesting the way the planes have been changed up. As I said, doctrines are the same. A few different techs here that you're noticing, I'm sure. You can see we got some little radio techs here. So that's the main difference I'm seeing in here. Obviously, everything goes much further because it is the road to 56, so that makes sense. So they have techs going all the way down to kind of carry you into the mid 50s. You're seeing we also have some new techs in here. I think we do. I'm not sure. These are all the same here. We have different branches down here. This kind of continues on down here. It looks like the synthetic oil branch changes as well. We got rubber refineries in addition to the synthetic refineries, kind of like what vanilla is going to be doing. And then they have this here, the ET. And yeah, there's some good bonuses here. You get steel mills, aluminum mills, so you can basically get any kind of resource that you need. Also some really good bonuses along here. From my experience, there are far too many techs for you to research all of them. This gives you a nice research bonus, by the way. But yeah, you can't research all of the techs. It's just not possible. We're going to go with machine tools for this first one. And we're also going to go over here for, we should go for this one. This let me just take a look at what the time is on these. That's 85 days, so that's going to be quicker. But you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and get this, even if it is 255 days, just for that research bonus, guys. Because that's really good. 2.5% research bonus. Yeah, we can get a lot of our techs a lot faster, which is going to be useful considering the fact that we only have 3 research slots. So yeah, we need to go and get some stuff building over here. We are going to build ourselves some civilian factories. I don't know how we're doing on factories right now. We have not very many military factories and not a lot of civilians available to us either. Let's get a few more civilians so that we could build some militaries. We're going to want some military factories, I'm sure. We're going to build these in Istanbul. Okay, and I think that'll be good for now. Yeah, we don't have enough factories to really build anywhere else. We have dockyards that need to get assigned. We're going to build, well, we don't have any convoys, so let's build our convoys up. Currently, we're putting our 2 of 4 factories and infantry equipment and interwar fighters. I kind of think we should get the dive bomber 1s instead of the interwar fighters. Yeah, let's do that because those fighters suck. So let's do, we'll do the dive bombers. We'll also get any other equipment that we're going to be needing. We don't have anything available to us. Nope. All right, so yeah, it's just infantry equipment. So we're going to pump into infantry equipment. Let's get a nice little stockpile of that. Seems we're also short on some resources here. We don't really have the civilians to trade for it, though. No, we really don't. Yeah, that's interesting. What do we want to do here? Because, yeah, we're getting hit really, really hard. We don't have any of the resources for the dive bombers that we need. I kind of feel like we don't need to build these at the moment. Let's just build the infantry equipment so that we can be good on the resources. That's fine, guys. And then unassigned divisions, yeah, that's fine. Anything else I need to be concerned about? I don't think we have, we don't have enough manpower to really build any units up. But what we can do is go ahead and start training all of our troops right now. Just go and throw them into a little training army. Get them all trained up. I don't think anybody has the experience yet. No, sir. All right, let's just go ahead and get those guys to start exercising. And then I want to take a look at our fleet real quick. We have a submarine fleet over here of 5 submarines. Over here we have a battle cruiser, 2 light cruisers, and some destroyers, 6 destroyers total. And I think that's our whole fleet right now. Yes, sir. All right, do we have an air force at all? We do. We have a little bit. Not much. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Disband them for now. And let's just go and let it roll. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We're going to let our troops train up. Get all these guys, get a little bit more experience for them. Also, the experience system has been changed. You're seeing these little tabs here. It is so much better, guys, because they get experience. They move in between the ranks. Restrictions upon Bulgaria lifted. The Greek government has agreed to the rearmament. Okay, so yeah, you guys can read that if you so desire. But yeah, the experience system is so much better. You'll notice these are filling up much quicker because they have several more ranks than they used to, and each rank gives combat bonuses. So it just feels like your troops get experience quicker and get the bonuses quicker. It's just a lot better, guys. You guys will see as we advance in here. These guys are actually almost done. Yeah, these ones are done now, so let's go and pull them out. But yeah, well, I think we just got a bunch of them done, didn't we? Yes, we did. All right, let's go and get these guys pulled out. We don't need to be wasting infantry equipment training anybody up that's already fully trained here. But yeah, the combat bonus for the regulars is 25%. But you'll notice that with each little tier, they're getting a little bit of combat bonus. I think it increases by 5% a piece. So yeah, I like it a lot better. I like the system quite a bit. Let's go and pull all the infantry out. It seems they're all currently trained up. All right, awesome. So just got these mountain troops trained up and our cavalry units. Just taking a look at our division designs. Okay, pretty basic here. Yeah, the infantry is pretty crappy. That's to be expected. Mountain troops, yeah, and those guys. And then we have our cavalry units. Okay, the cavalry aren't too bad, actually. So we did get our diplomatic effort. Awesome. Remilitarization of the Rhineland. Very worrying. So Germany's going to be able to put some troops over there on the French border. All right, so let's go ahead and get something selected here. We could go ahead and start working towards something over here like the indoctrination, which grants national unity 5%. Not really helpful. We don't know if we want to create factions. We're not going to go down that branch. I just want to see what's available to us now. So this will demilitarize these zones here, which I think is kind of important. So I almost want to go for that, kind of early here. Just to get that demilitarized. And does it do anything else for us? Okay, so this is going to allow us to construct things a lot faster, most importantly, military factories. So this is pretty important. I almost want to get that early here, just to remilitarize that area. Could also get that as well, which will help us with trading. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. Let's just get that, and then I think we're going to be done with this branch here for right now. Do we have a national spirit? We do. Recovering from the war for independence. So that's why we don't have any population. Consumer goods, factories, bad as well, and some other things. Oh yes, we can modify our government. Let's go ahead and do something with this. So we know that we're going to probably go left. So we might want to go with them to get that ticked over sooner. However, first let's see if we can get... Do we have... No. Nothing that's going to give us any political power, unfortunately. All right, yeah, that sucks. We could start moving toward communism now if we wanted to. But I don't really want to waste my national focus on that at this moment. I would prefer to go for something that's going to give us a nice tech bonus here, specifically the industrial one, because we're going to be researching a lot of those for right now. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with, guys. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the industrial company. All right, that's going to help us research those industrial techs a lot quicker. We definitely need those, really early here. Let's just go ahead and delete this army here. Don't need it any longer. All right, and then we'll be able to pump some troops over here to guard our capital. That's something we're going to want to do. We did get ourselves a nice little check here. It's going to let us research a little bit quicker. Let's go and get that 2% research bonus. Just focus on research because, yeah, we don't have any research slots. I don't know. No, I didn't mean to click on that. I wanted to take a look at the national focuses on where are those that unlock the research slots. There's one, and there's the other. All right, so this is a really important branch. We're going to want to go down this branch. Yep. As soon as that's going to be the next branch we go down. Yeah, that's where we're going down next. So at least we know where we're going down. We can also modify our government, and we got basic machine tools. So let's go and get those taken care of. We're going to go with attempt to go construction, but you know what? Let's go ahead and work on these first. I think these might be a bit different. Yeah, they are a bit different. So I don't know. I don't know if concentrated industry is the superior one anymore. So they're both still getting the max factories in the state here. Factory outputs 15%, dockyard outputs 10%, while you're getting 10% and 10% here. So it's literally like no difference dockyard output, and just all you're getting is a plus 5% here for the factory output. And in exchange, you're getting a ton of other stuff. Look at all this production efficient. Wow, this is some really good shit here. Am I seeing this right? Is dispersed like far superior? Because that's how it looks. Yeah. Yep, it is. Yeah, the only difference, all you're getting is plus 5% on factory output here. And here you're getting production efficiency retention, base, the bomb vulnerability. Yeah, maybe I'm just, misremembering, but I thought vanilla concentrated was a little bit superior. But yeah, we're going to go with dispersed this time. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's go ahead and do it dispersed. Usually don't do that, but yeah, for the 5%. And that does add up, of course, down the line. But yeah, some of those production efficiencies, yeah, those are always good. And I know that those were added in vanilla a while ago. I forgot we had this available, so let's go and get something here. I think we're going to continue going down the research branches here. We will probably want to go with, I know we're going to want to get our light aircraft designer relatively early here. Probably the weapons and equipment research time as well. Those are always beneficial. However, we're not going to get those just yet, so I think we're going to do with the aircraft designer first. I think that would be our best bet. All right, we're going to do the light aircraft designer. All right, awesome. Because, yeah, get our fighters a little bit better. So we did get our national focus, and it looks like that does have an event tied to it. The international community agreed we shall have full sovereignty over the Turkish Straits. The demilitarized era is over. We should start building our defenses immediately. Great news. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and put some troops over on that border. I guess we can put these guys there. Just put them into Istanbul for right now. And, yeah, we'll probably put a few of these infantry guys over there as well. Oops, my bad. We'll select, I don't know. We'll send like 3 of them over there, 4. Whatever, it's fine. Just bring some troops over to Istanbul so make sure that we can protect the straits. Keep those under our control. If an early war happens, you never can. This mod has, like, it gets kind of crazy. I wouldn't suggest playing it if you're a person who wants things to follow along history, because, yeah, in this mod, that does not happen. Always some crazy shit happening. So overseas factories, what France is working on, privatize the Reichsbahn in Germany. Soviet Union's working on the Great Purge. That's not too smart of them. Limited rearmament over here in the UK. Spain developed new doctrines, and everybody's got national focuses, so we can look at them all. Like, they got something there. I didn't read it. Attract foreign capital in Yugoslavia. Bulgaria, the old ways. Preserve Greater Romania over here in Romania. Sudetenland advanced fortifications. They're fortifying over there. Elect a king. Oh, okay. Electing a king. Greece, the Hellenic Air Force. Take a look at Iraq. Modernization of rural villages. Education reform. Saudi Arabia's Aramco government schools. Okay. And service overseas. Oh, that's not Egypt. They don't have Egypt. I'm over here thinking I'm on a different mod. This is UK. So Italy took one state in Ethiopia. So yeah, it looks like they did finish up their war in Africa. Election campaigning over here in the United States. Cement industry effort. All right. Let's go ahead and go with the next one. We're going to keep on going down here because we really need to get that research slot. Though, what is this? Okay, that's just bypassing it. Okay, got it. So yeah, we're going to go and get that civilian factory. That'll help because, yeah, we're rather short on civilian factories right now. Just taking a look here, we are going to get the next one done the 27th of December. Looks like we have something done over here. Let's go ahead and we're going to get the... I love getting the research ones first. Just seeing if there's anything different here. Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot. They have the national characters. Some of these are really good. I want to show you guys this. So we have foreign relations, and not all of these have are just straight up positive. Some of them are actually negative. So yeah, like this one here is research time, but you're going to lose ideology, drift, defense, but it's research time. So, you know, it's pretty good overall. Just looking at some of these other things here, just for world time, that really increases that quite a bit. Looking at the law enforcement, one of these is one that you kind of want to get early. I don't remember what it is though. But yeah, we're going to go through it so we can find it. Order above all. Okay. States mandate, power and politics. Okay, I think it's one of these ones because, yeah, you can get yourself some daily political power gain. So we might get that one. Division organization. Well, that's tempting. Nope, that increases democracy and fascism support. We don't want that. Daily political power cost. Okay, but research time goes up plus 50%. Wow, that is really bad. Yeah, I'm not going to go with any of these. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we want power and politics. I'm just going to continue going through these, make sure. Traditional roles, consumer good factories. Okay, these are all good. I like these. Yeah, that's nice. Legal status of women. Oh, that's right. We just looked at that. Social order. Daily political power cost. Okay, so another one pretty useful. Because that political power, we want to get that relatively early. Plus, we have all these extra things to get here. What do we got going over here for the justification of war? Okay, got some good shit here. But yeah, I think what we're going to go for is power and politics. We need more political power gain. So let's go and grab that up early on here. Because, yeah, we don't have an advisor that's going to do that for us. Oh, wow, we actually bring in quite a bit here. That's interesting. Is that a strength in Turkey? Oh, shit, we strengthened ourselves. Oh, damn it. Oh, that sucks. All right, so I thought that the political power was going up a little bit too quick. I'm an idiot, guys. When I was... we had the Olympic Games, by the way. When I was increasing all those countries, I increased ourselves, which is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to increase everybody but us. And there's no way to change that except for going in the files. So we're going to have to do that. And guys, it's really important to me that we don't have that benefit. So what I'm going to do is we're going to save right here. Go ahead and get this saved. We're going to save it. And then I'm going to take that save file and I'm going to edit it so that we won't be strengthening ourselves. So that's my bad, guys. Made that mistake there. So yeah, we will be back here in a second after I get the save file edited and remove the strengthening of us. All right, we're back, guys. I wanted to go ahead and load this up, for full visibility here, so that you guys can see what I changed. Make sure that there's no cheating here. So yeah, you guys can see that everybody is still going to be ticked up, with the exception of one, ourselves. Once we can find ourselves here, I think it's an alphabetical order here. So yeah, we'll scroll through them all. But yeah, we're going to be down here towards the bottom. God, I can't believe I made that mistake, guys. I want you paying attention. Where the fuck is Turkey? Interesting. Did I pass them? Is it not alphabetical? It sure looks like it should be. Yeah, it looks like it's all in alphabetical order, with the exception of some of the key countries here. It looks like Turkey's not even, are they under Ottomans or something? Did I just pass them? I don't know. I didn't see them in here. Yeah, that's weird because I know that we are definitely a country that can be ticked up, because yeah, I know that was an option here. Where the fuck are they, man? Portugal, PRC, Saudi Arabia, Romania. All right, that's weird. Yeah, it seems that we're not even an option right now. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This only shows the ones that are currently strengthened. So yeah, you can see because down here at the bottom, access and allies are no longer an option here because you can't change them, as I said. And you can see Turkey's no longer in here. So that tells you that, yeah, we are not strengthened any longer. So yeah, let's go and hop into this. Just wanted to, and yeah, I don't know why it does this shit. I didn't notice that in any of my Let's Play. But yeah, just to show you guys, no longer getting that bonus. I apologize for that, but I'm glad that we caught it early. We caught it 8 months into the game here. So that's good. But yeah, my bad, guys. That was just me not paying attention. So that did give us that 2.5% research bonus. Going to be really helpful for us early on here. Let's go ahead and continue focusing. Oh, nice. We're going to get that 50% bonus. Let's get that. 62 days. So that we can build up those civilian factories a little bit faster. Yeah, really nothing else for us to do. We're not even able to train troops anymore. Anglo-Irish Trade War ends. Say what? The Anglo-Irish Trade War, also known as the Economic War, though not a real war per se, had a disastrous effect on the post-Great Depression Britain and Ireland. However, the year confirmation of agreements, probably said that wrong, Act has established the end of the war, and now Irish and British industries will benefit from more free trade. So this mod does have a lot of events that you don't see in vanilla. Some of them are just flavor events, some of them actually have effects and stuff. But yeah, I love any more flavor that you can have in the game, so that's all great. Soviet Union is over here, all up on our border, looking threatening and shit. Hopefully they don't get frosty with us, because we want to be friends at the very least. I don't plan to invade the Soviet Union. So we did get our dispersed industry, still in 1936. I don't think we're gonna get anything else over here right now. Could work on getting that radio for the reinforced rate. However, I think we need to start working on some of the other stuff that we need. We need a lot of things, guys. I really want to get those fighters started building. We could also work on something that helps our infantry out, just in case we get into an early war here, which we're probably going to want to work on an early war. Finding somebody we can attack early on to expand our realm just a little bit, maybe Bulgaria is what I'm thinking. Let's go in and get the, well, we don't have, yeah, let's go in and get this, guys. Yeah, because I don't think we're going to get the national focus for the planes anytime soon. Whoa, all kinds of shit happening. Sweden revokes the Allen Convention. So let's just, I'm not going to read all this here, but what ended up happening here at the end. Since the convention was one of the first rulings by League of Nations, Sweden's position in the organization might be challenged. Huh, okay. So leadership purged in the Soviet Union, and Otto assumes the Hungarian crown, and we kind of saw that in their national focuses. So we want to continue down this branch here so we can get our research slot. Our choice is just civilian factories. It's just a matter of where we want to build it. Well, I say we go ahead and build it here. Yeah, let's go and get that going. Although, no. Let's build it that way. I prefer to have the civilian factory there. We'll just get one of those ones for right now, so that we can get the research slot. I think that's pretty important that we get it. So I believe Sweden and Norway and all them can join a faction together. I think Finland can be part of it as well, maybe Denmark. Not entirely sure, but I think I saw that in my campaign. So let's get resources. It's pretty important we get those. Our resources are lacking here in Turkey. We don't have a lot, but I noticed we have a lot of national focuses for it, so that's going to be helpful. So we're done here. Let's just see what else we want to get next. I think we're going to continue working on other techs. I think we're pretty much done in industry and the engineering until we get to 1937 there. Could work on planes, could work on ships. Those are all options available to us. But I think what we're going to do is just get the support weapons here in case we do end up in an early war. I'd like to have that. Although we don't have the bonus for that, do we? What bonuses did we get? Let me see. Let me just take a look here, because I don't actually remember. We got industrial and we got light aircraft. Okay. So yeah, it's not really beneficial to get the infantry techs just yet. Instead, we should go ahead and get plain ones, I think. We could do, could get the torpedo bombers, because we don't have those yet, and we know we're going to want them. So I think that's what we're going to get. Yeah, we're going to get torpedo bombers, guys. Just get those plain techs early on so that we can start producing those. Not like we have the industry to produce them anyways right now. But we'll get them anyways. Because I think this, I don't think that actually gives any bonus for us. I'm not sure. Well, it says it does. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's just because it gives us the research bonus. So might as well we get a nice little research bonus for all those planes. So might as well get those first until we get enough political power to get some of this other stuff here. So yeah, this campaign is gonna be a little bit different. It should be a little bit more challenging because, as I said before, we normally don't tick anybody else up except for we might tick everybody up by one, and then we'll only tick like a couple countries up by two, because that's where you get that real challenge from the AI when you have them ticked up by two points there. I usually found them to be they're a bit more challenging. They still make huge, massive mistakes, of course. Japanese army embraces Nanshin-ron. Okay. And we got our glass factories. Can we not get this yet? Oh, we have to have both of these. Well, that sucks. Damn it. All right, well, we're gonna have to get it. Just take a look. We have 7 factories going towards building this civilian factory here. It won't be done till the 25th of July of 1937, so quite some time here. Let's go ahead and get another research bonus. Might be tanks. We can also get the war industrialist and the civilian factory guy. I kind of feel like we should get this to help get those civilian factories built up a little bit quicker. Okay, what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna get the material designer first because I wanted to get the infantry equipment bonus. So we'll just get that one. And then we can start researching the infantry equipment. And then next we'll get the ones that are going to let us build those factories a little bit quicker. I want to make sure that all these guys still have full experience because as you can see, they actually don't have all their equipment here. They're still lacking a few things. So I think we're short quite a bit. Yeah, 2.2 thousand infantry equipment. It's probably a good thing that we are focusing on building infantry equipment right now. Yeah, because we have quite a shortage, and it looks like the convoys are only building 1.23 per month. That is terrible. Lack of oil is part of what's hurting it, but we only have 1 dockyard. That's the main issue. But yeah, we are extremely weak as Turkey. Chinese Soviet Republic declared war on one of the warlord states over here. Okay, so we got a little war going on between these two, and Spanish Civil War is happening as well. Okay, let's take a look at that in a second. Do we want to help out over there? I kind of do. I kind of want to help the communists over there since we're talking about going left. No matter what, we don't want the nationalists to win. So yeah, I think we're gonna help the Republicans out here in a second. First, let's go ahead and pick a national focus. We already know what we're getting. We're gonna get our 4th research slot, guys. Pretty exciting. So let's just see how many we can give. We want to. Can we even do it? We are not allowed to send volunteers, guys. So that sucks. We don't have enough divisions. We would need world tension to be at 40%, and just straight up says your country is not allowed to send volunteer forces. So yeah, we're not going to help out. That sucks. I was hoping we could send them a few divisions, help the Republicans win. That would be beneficial. And the Kingdom of Hungary just declared war on Austria. Like I told you guys, don't play this mod if you want anything close to what happened historically. Go to a different mod, play vanilla. That's not what this mod is about, man. Not even close. Some crazy shit happens, which is why I really like it. It's just different. But yeah, the Hungarians and the Austrians are now at war. That's interesting. Was it like a national? Can we even see what they're at right now? Huh. Yeah, that's did they get a national focus? They gave them a claim or something? Or is it just because they have this foreign claim here? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so they're at war now. Very interesting. I'm curious to see who wins. We're going to have to watch that. The Bulgarians just signed the Tripartite Pact. So Bulgaria signed this, formalized their allegiance to Germany, and as an Axis member. What? All right, we got our hurricanes. Damn, man. So the Bulgarians just joined the Axis, so we're not going to be able to conquer them early. That's unfortunate. We can't even justify war goals anyway. It needs to be at 50%. Maybe we should have worked on moving towards communism early here. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, probably should have so that we could start doing something. I don't know who we would declare war with, though, because are we going to war with Iraq and Iran? Or do we want to create a faction with them? That's an option to us, so it seems like it might be a good option. They can use their manpower a little bit better than we can. So we got that. I think that's all we want to get over here for right now. We're not going to do any of the heavier or medium bombers, though. This new branch here, guys, Maritime Patrol, is really, really good. I almost think I should have got them instead of the Torpedo Bombers because they have that massive range. They're essentially like tactical bombers. Just for sinking ships. Great range, a lot of utility for them. So probably should have got those, but we didn't. And we're not going to, not right now. And it's not like we could produce them anyway. We don't have any fucking resources. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and get the support weapons ones. Let's grab that up. Although we're in 1937, so I should have got 1937 tech. Too bad, too late. We'll just have to wait. We'll have to wait until we get another check done. We actually have 2 that are going to be upcoming here, finishing up. And Soviet withdrawal after build up Japanese forces. Okay, yeah, so the Soviets have withdrawn on their eastern border there. So let's go ahead and get the 1937 industrial tax. We're going to do disperse industry 2. Really need to build up our industry, get our military factories producing a little bit faster. We got the torpedo bombers as well. What we'll do with this here is we're going to go ahead and get another industrial tech. Let's get improved machine tools. Yeah. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Thought they changed the effects up for that, but they did not. All right, so moving right along here. I don't think we're going to have an early war here as Turkey, guys, because I don't know who we'd fight. We could fight Greece. I mean, that's an option. But yeah, we can't do anything until we get the world tension up, or if we happen to change our ideology. That's an option as well. But yeah, nothing that's available to us right now. So the Hindenburg Disaster did happen here. Dominion of Canada seeks immediate patriation. So are they leaving? Well, natural step to take for any country wanting to ensure their future stability. Okay. Huh, interesting. Let me just take a look here. Are they still part of the Commonwealth, or is this just like a step towards them leaving? They are part of the Allies, and they are still a Dominion. Okay, so nothing changing yet, but it looks like they might be wanting to change soon. Let's go and get Construction 2. I really want to get all these industrial techs done early here, so let's go and grab that up. Plus, we have a nice research bonus for that. Yeah, we got everything done all at the same time here, so that's interesting. Let's go ahead and get... yeah, I don't see us doing... I mean, I would really like to get the army guy so we can get some damn army experience so we can make some adjustments to our divisions. But yeah, we're not going to do that just yet. We need to get the political advisor. And I think I'm really tempted to go ahead and do the daily communism support because, God, we're kind of a ways away from getting anything there and moving left. But at the same time, man, we could really use some of these other guys here. Let me just take a look here. Let's get our national focus elected. Figure out what we're going to do on that branch. So is there anything limiting us here? We have to have more than 50 factories, which we do not. Not even close. We have 20. So it's going to be a long time before we're able to get that. So no reason to rush down towards that. A lot of civilian factories that are added with this one, though. So really, really, really beneficial. So tempted to go for that. We could also start moving down these branches here, though, to go ahead and start, going left, if that's what we want to do. But yeah, it's really hard to pick something here when it doesn't give that great of a bonus immediately. What does this do? Looks like it's just, makes us so. Oh, and that's recovering from the War for Independence does get reduced, or does get removed. Huh. All right, so that might be something that we want to get kind of early here, but I really don't want to get that tech there. And there's some great stuff over here on this side of things, man. We're going to go ahead and go with internationalism, guys, because I really want to recover the War for Independence. I want to get rid of that. So let's go and get this. I don't really like that, that particular national focus. Doesn't really give anything all that useful. We're not going to go communist and revolutionary. We're just not going to have an early war, guys. It's just the way it is. It does suck, but you know what? If we're not part of the Axis and Allies, then we won't have to worry about dragging everybody into a conflict, although Greece could end up being part of the Allies. We'll just have to see what happens there. But for right now, let's go with Captain Industry. Let's get that civilian factory construction, and then we'll go with War Industrialist. I'm not going to worry about tanks right now. We don't have the industry to build tanks, nor do we have the resources. So there's just no reason to focus on that. I think we're going to be largely infantry-based. I mean, it kind of fits for Turkey anyways. I remember when I did the alternate history videos, a lot of people were irritated that we had the Ottoman Empire, kind of fall apart, and the communists that had escaped from Russia when the Reds lost. I said the right when the Reds lost the Civil War, and Turkey or Ottoman Empire ends up going communist. And a lot of people were irritated about that, saying like that was completely inaccurate and is just not historically accurate. And I don't know where they're getting that, guys. The Turkey actually did have a rather large... Oh, Amelia Earhart disappeared. Damn. But yeah, Turkey did have a rather large socialist party, a very large socialist party. So I don't know where people are thinking that they didn't. We only have one location that gets 50% bonuses, and that's Istanbul. God, and I don't want to build too much there. I mean, it's only 40%. It's really not that big of a difference. 40% between 40 and 50. So let's go ahead and build one there. Do we have any other 40% locations? If we were going to lose anything, it would be that. So we'll build one there, guys. And let's just do 2 military factories for right now, because it takes us forever to build military factories. We got our support weapons as well. Let's go ahead and get something selected here. I don't think... Well, we could go motorized. We are going to need that. So that might be something we want to do, because if we want to add any support companies or anything like that, we're going to need some motorized. So I think that might be what we go for. I don't think we have any like national focuses that really push us towards that. We're already getting all of these here. These are all going to have to wait probably. They're nice bonuses for sure, but yeah, I don't think that's something that we need at the moment. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and go for motorized for right now. Going to get that. Marco Polo bridge incident. Okay, and oh damn, I just skipped through something. Shit, that sucks. I was trying to click through the Marco Bridge incident and a bunch of other stuff happened. Okay, so we did get the internationalism. Let's go with the authoritarianism, just to get rid of the, recovering from the, whatever it was, the war for independence. This main factor here is that we don't have any recruitable population because of it. And then also, it is costing us in consumer good factories too, so that's important too. But yeah, the Turks had a large socialist party. Actually, the socialist party became so influential that Mustafa Kemal, when he was in control of the country at the time, when he was in control, he created another socialist party that's kind of more government-backed, to try to oppose the more revolutionary socialist party in Turkey, try and get some people to go with that one since it was kind of a more government-backed one, more supportive of the government, since he had created it himself, and that's how influential they were. Now, were they in any chance of ever really actually taking over the country? No, of course not, and I'm not saying they were. Remember, we were in an alternate history when I was doing that, so yeah, I don't know why so many people were opposed to it, why people didn't like that. So I really want to get artillery here. We definitely are going to need it, but I think we're supposed to get, no, we're not going to get any bonuses for that. Let's go for the artillery. Let's get towed artillery. We're gonna need that for our designs, even though we don't have any army experience to really do anything with it. But yeah, I mean, it's an alternate history. Obviously, the Ottoman Empire that we had was very different from the historical Ottoman Empire. Obviously, Soviet Union collapsing and everything that happened there. So yeah, I don't know why so many people were opposed to it. I think that they have a misconception of what Turkey was at the time. So we have the Anschluss of Austria. Okay, so that is, and somebody said I pronounced that wrong. I always pronounce it Anschluss. It might be pronounced completely wrong. I don't really know how to pronounce it. But yeah, it looks like that ends the war between the Hungarians and the Austrians. I bet they're fucking salty. Yeah, they didn't get nothing from that. So dispersed industry 3. I don't think there's anything else we need here. All right, so we're good to go. Could go ahead and start. Could get that reinforced raid. Always helpful. We're gonna go ahead and get support equipment, guys. Definitely need to get that. As far as ships go, I mean, we have one dockyard. We got one dockyard. There's no reason to research ships that we can't build. So that's the reason why we're not really going for any of those. Let's go ahead and get, and that's what we're not going to go for ship designer either because we're not researching those. We said we're going to go ahead and get the war industrialist, and I think that's exactly what we're going to do. I think that's the best thing for the moment here. Going to get that because yeah, we're building military factories at the moment, and no division based training because we do have a bit of manpower now because we removed that national spirit, which was hurting us pretty bad. So let's go ahead and go left. There's also the paramilitarism, which means you can train troops faster. Yeah, we're gonna go left so that we can start getting this ticking over. So some people are probably gonna be opposed to me going left. Turkey probably want me to do something more going along the lines of like a return to the Ottoman Empire. However, yeah, I don't think there are any national focuses for becoming the Ottoman Empire again, like getting a tag change towards that. Not that I'm seeing here, guys. No, I think you're always gonna be Turkey. I mean, which makes sense. The Ottoman Empire would be, yeah, I don't think that entirely makes sense for the country. So let's get excavation. So yeah, I mean, I know some people are going to want that, but it was a valid point that was brought up in the comments. The fact that I don't play as the communist very often. I think I've only done one, is when we did that Swedish communist playthrough. I think that's the only one. Just taking a look at how things are going over here, looks like the usual's happening. Nationalist Spain is winning. Yeah, they just took the capital. Republicans are going to lose very soon. I'm sure the Soviet Union is sending them volunteers, but over here there's volunteers coming from Italy and Germany. So just like vanilla, Nationalist Spain is going to win there. They kind of set up to win, which makes sense. They won historically. So yeah, it's a bummer we couldn't help them. Yeah, we were not anywhere near the position. So Japanese build up on the Chinese border. It looks like Japan is now at war with China. Okay, you'll notice that China looks a bit different over here. I think they just annexed Tibet. I want to say that they had national focus for that, and they just did that. We did get our go left national focus, which means we're going to start ticking towards communism. Excellent. Exactly what we want. But yeah, I know some of you guys can disagree with that, going towards communists here. But yeah, I wanted to do that because we really just don't play as communists very often. So that's a great one right there. Division recovery rate plus 10%. Hell yeah. But we don't need that at the moment. We're not really at war. We need to focus on building up our industry. So yeah, guys, do you think we should do our own faction? I think it's an interesting idea. And if we are, we're probably gonna want to do it early. I'm gonna wait to hear from you guys. What do you think we should, should we go for our own faction, or should we join the Comintern with the Soviet Union? Both valid. I don't know. I think they're forced to join us with those national focuses. So yeah, I don't think the fact that us being communist is gonna hurt it. So yeah, I think that's an option. I'm sure you guys are probably gonna want to do that. Join, create the own faction over joining the Comintern. But yeah, I'll wait to hear from you guys. We're gonna go ahead and get all these civilian factories. That's a ton of civilian factories. That's 7 civilian factories. Let's go ahead and get that. I think that'll be helpful. And I believe that's actually the end of the episode here, guys. We made it through almost 2 years. That's pretty damn good for this first episode. But yeah, as you guys can see, a lot of subtle changes in the mod. It's not a drastic overhaul like Kaiserreich or the Great War, where it's like changing the history of the world, or going back to World War I in the case of the Great War mod. It's not like Black Ice, which is just hugely expansive, man. Just changes so many things. It's a big mod. Yeah, it's not like that. It's more closer to akin to like a Vanilla Plus, but while Vanilla Plus is trying to keep like the spirit of vanilla, this, I wouldn't say that this mod tries to do that at all. It's definitely an interesting mod. I'm enjoying it. I really like playing it. I hope you guys are liking this as well. Let me know in the comments what you think about our choices with our national focus tree. Should we create our own faction, or should we join the Soviet Union in their Comintern faction? That's an option as well. Both of them would result in very different strategies here, because if we were to join the Soviet Union, then we would want to conquer the Middle East. We'd want to attack Iraq and Iran, and those would be some wars that we could probably get started as soon as we flip over to communist. Oh wow, Bulgaria gained all this land here. All right, so we don't even border the Greeks. Man, I see conflict with both the Axis and the Allies in our future. Wait, let me see what happened over here. Okay, they're 47%. And last time I played, France did go communist. They actually joined the Comintern in my playthrough. I was playing the United Kingdom, and they joined the Comintern. So yeah, it might happen again in this one. We'll just have to see. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. What are you guys thinking? And any other strategic advice, I'd love to hear from you guys. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this first episode. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment. Love talking to you. And then all that interaction, comments, likes, all that kind of good stuff. It does help with the search engine, getting this first video out there so people can find it and find the channel. Also, share the video with all your friends. If you enjoyed it, of course. Don't send your friends videos you hate. That's mean. Or maybe it's a good prank. I don't know. And then also make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future content. And thanks for watching, guys.